everyone, today's video is all about putting Kool-Aid on your lips. A few days ago I decided to try out the Kool-Aid lip balm, so here are the flavors and colors I made. I'm going to be 100% honest with you, I do not like it. I don't have many good things to say about this, but for those of you who want to try it, stay tuned and I will show you how I made it. But I do want you guys to know up front that it's not a product that I recommend and it's not something that I would waste your time making. So if you want to make lip gloss or lipstick for people in your family or friends for maybe Christmas gifts or stocking stuffers or just random, hey, here's some lip gloss for you, then I recommend using a different recipe which does not involve Kool-Aid at all. I recommend the crayon lipstick. I actually made this about 2 months ago and I have a video on it. I actually wear it. Some of you are a little skeptical and were like, well, maybe she just made it and doesn't wear it. But no, I actually wear it. It's very pigmented, the colors are very wearable, and it doesn't have as many cons as this Kool-Aid stuff. But for those of you interested, like I said, you guys can stay tuned to this Pinterest fail craft video. But before we get into the tutorial, I want to know, what is your favorite Kool-Aid flavor? I'll tell you mine, hold on. I'm pretty indecisive, but I think that my top favorite is the blue raspberry lemonade. It's so good. I used to call it ice blue lemonade. And then grape, just simple old grape. So these are my two favorites, and I'm holding them upside down because I used these already, so I don't want the powder to go everywhere. So now I'm going to show you how I actually made the Kool-Aid lip gloss kind of work. After these clips, I am going to tell you what I did wrong, trial and error, and the negative aspects of this lip product. So if you are interested in hearing all the reasons why I dislike Kool-Aid lip gloss balm, sorry to sound so negative, but I just really don't want you guys wasting your time and being really excited about this like I was, and then it not working out and not being what you expected. So that's why I sound so negative in this. I promise I'm not that kind of person. I try to look at the positive, so I am going to show you that it did kind of work and how I got it to work, but I'm also going to tell you what you should look out for and maybe why you should try a different type of lip gloss if you want to DIY it. So that's enough talking, let's get into it. I'm using Kool-Aid singles packets from Walmart, plastic containers, and Vaseline. Begin by scooping out 1 tablespoon of Vaseline into a small glass container. Next, microwave it until melted. I do this in 30-second intervals and then mix in between. Once it is completely melted, carefully remove it with some sort of pot holder. Let the Vaseline cool for a while. You want it to be about room temperature before mixing in 1/4 teaspoon of the Kool-Aid powder. To make the color appear bright and bold, you'll need to add a little bit of water. Just add a few drops at a time until it starts to turn really bold. Empty the contents into a small container and then you're going to pop it in the fridge to cool. If you want to make more colors, wipe the glass with a paper towel and then quickly rinse it out with soap and water before continuing on to another flavor. Here are my completed Kool-Aid lip glosses. I think that the colors look pretty darn cool. There you have it, that's the way I made my Kool-Aid lip balm, but that footage is a little bit misleading because it wasn't that simple. I had to do a lot of trial and error to get it to turn out like this and get the color to work. This stuff is picky, it doesn't mix well. It is just not worth the effort for the product outcome that happens. I promise I can form intelligent sentences sometimes. It was a pain in the booty. This blue lip gloss in the middle is actually super, super, super light. I know that the lighting is a little off, but it's the same Kool-Aid flavor as this second dark blue one here. So in the tutorial, when I say that it's necessary to add that little drop of water to get the color crystals to come out, it is absolutely necessary. If you end up using a little bit too much water, just go ahead and let it drip out. Another thing I realized when making this is the fact that when you melt the Vaseline or the coconut oil, first of all, you don't want to melt the coconut oil because it will take hours to get back to its solid, semi-solid state. So don't even worry about melting the coconut oil. It's just so soft already. But with the Vaseline, if you are going to melt it in the microwave, you want it to cool off again to be at least room temperature before you mix the Kool-Aid powder in, because for some reason the warm, hot temperatures don't allow the crystals to fully come out and be bright and merry and colorful. So that's something I learned. I did try at one point to put the coconut oil in the refrigerator and then bring it back out and mix it, and then I microwaved it again. I just did so many things, and literally I had to mix these for at least 10 minutes each to get the color to be bold like they are here. So some of you may say, well, why don't you just add more Kool-Aid powder to the mixture? It will be super mega sour. And I did try this out when my lips were chapped, which I think they are again right now because it's been really cold out here. So if I try this on my lips, it is going to burn. Probably. Here's the grape. Oh my god, it hurts so bad. Ow! Yeah, my lips are chapped again. Oh, that hurt. That was really painful. Con number one about using too much powder is that it's really, really super sour and it will burn your lips if they're chapped. Now, the thing about Vaseline is supposed to be very good for your lips and it's supposed to moisturize them. So if you do it a couple times, it will start to not hurt because then your lips will be repaired a little bit. So there's that, but it does seem that the Vaseline kind of loses some of its moisturizing credibility when the powder is put in, because when I put this on earlier, my lips only felt moist and refreshed for about 10 minutes, and then they were kind of begging for more. They're like, what is going on? We're drying out. So I think that the powder just dries out your lips. There's just something about it and that's not very moisturizing. And also, my lips are probably stained purple right now. This is a great look, right? Well, if you put too much powder in and it's a really pigmented color, then this will happen. And it will pretty much stay on all day long, and then you'll be looking like a fabulous zombie. And people will think that you're amazing. Not. Some people might. Okay. My battery! No! I had to plug my camera in. The battery was dying. So we have a little bit different camera angle right now. It's okay. Let's get back into it. Alright, now let's talk about flavor and the difference between Vaseline and coconut oil in this recipe. A very disappointing part about this is that you can't get it to taste like actual Kool-Aid. Even vanilla extract didn't really improve the flavor. I know some people actually melt lip gloss that they buy from the store, but that kind of defeats the purpose of this DIY because you could just buy it. It's just going to be really bitter because the Kool-Aid powder is unsweetened, and even if you do add sugar into it, it's going to be very, very, very grainy and clumpy, and it will feel like you're exfoliating your lips with sugar and Kool-Aid powder. Basically, this stuff can feel like you are rubbing sand on your lips. Sandpaper. Well, liquid sandpaper on your lips. Not the comfiest feeling. This is a coconut oil mixture, and this stuff is liquid right now because it's not in the fridge and it's been sitting in the sun. It's just not a good idea. That doesn't happen with the crayon lipstick because the wax is able to hold the consistency together and it just will not melt that easily at all. I feel so weird talking with purple lips. This has been out of the refrigerator for about 30 minutes or an hour. The 4 that I have with Vaseline, they're like really goopy. Don't hurt again. Ow! I cannot try these on for you guys. The flavor only lasts for about 10 seconds on your lips, if that. And the Vaseline actually tastes worse than the coconut oil one. There's really no winning with what you use because one's either going to be more tasty and a drink consistency, or you have the Vaseline, which is not as tasty, but it will stay a solid. If you have any questions about this Kool-Aid lip balm, then feel free to ask in the comment section below, and I'll get to as many of you guys as I can. I hope that you guys found this video helpful, informative, and if you guys were planning on making this for Christmas, maybe you reconsidered and will do something else, because it's just, in my opinion, not really worth the time and effort for the product and end result that comes out of all that effort. It's a really good idea in theory, and maybe, you know, littler kids will like it more than me, but then again, they might not want their lips to burn. I don't know. I do not see myself using this at all. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Make a unicorn horn out of it, maybe. It's really pretty looking, but it's just not cut out. No. If you're interested in following me on Instagram or Pinterest or Twitter or Facebook, at my fan page that is, then check out all those links in the description box below. Also, I don't plan on making a Thanksgiving video on this craft channel of mine, but I may put up an outfits and treats video on my Sarah Lynn Fashion channel. Also, I just posted an apartment tour on my Sarah Lynn Fashion channel. For any of you guys who are expecting maybe Thanksgiving decor or something on this channel, I have so many fall ideas already put out there. When I think of Thanksgiving projects, really all I can ever think of is turkeys and pumpkins. So this video of mine, which is the dryer hose pumpkin, would make a great centerpiece for your table. And this video has not gotten a lot of love. I put it out last year and it's just not a lot of people know about it. So if you're interested in making one of these, check out my fall playlist. And also I'm going to have Christmas videos coming up very soon, so check out all of my holiday videos and stay tuned and subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up even though it was a fail. But I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and I will see you soon. Bye. Yeah, I like to talk. Bye. Oh my god, it stings. Oh my gosh, shoot. Kool-Aid everywhere. Ew. And I don't know, I hope you guys... Unicorn. Booty, 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 booty.